Hey yo, what's up guys? Passe Baller here. We are now on this fourth game or fourth prediction for this January 1st, 2022 NBA Game Day. This is the game between LA Clippers with a record of 18 and 18 and the home team Brooklyn Nets having a record of 23 wins and 10 losses. This one will be played at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, so that's 8:30 a.m. here in Manila. And before we proceed, I'm just inviting everyone who have not subscribed to our YouTube account or YouTube channel, Passive Baller. Please click on the subscribe button below. At the same time, hit on the bell logo. That way, automatically, you guys will be receiving notifications whenever new videos are uploaded. And pardon those text messages, man. Sorry about that. But let's take a look at the standings first. Oh man, Brooklyn Nets. They are number two in the Eastern Conference, and for their last 10 games, they have won seven. They are pretty consistent, but approaching this game, they are coming off a loss, and that was their loss against Philadelphia 76ers. Now, for LA Clippers, they are number six of the Western Conference. For the last 10 games, they have only won four times. So they're having some sort of a slump lately. And approaching this game, they're also coming off a loss. All right, Brooklyn Nets. They will be enjoying the home court advantage on this. Momentum wise, even though Brooklyn Nets is actually coming off a loss, I still gotta give the point to them because again, for the last 10 games, they've been winners of seven. So momentum should still be theirs. Plus fatigue factor, you got to give it to Brooklyn Nets too. They're coming off rest while LA Clippers they actually played last night and they went up against uh, Toronto Raptors. Unfortunately, Clippers also lost last night by eight. So all of the factors are actually pointing towards Brooklyn Nets. But let's take a look at health. And when I say health, I mean let's check on the injury list. Brooklyn Nets, they only have two players out. Of course, that's Joe Harris. He's been out since November. And of course, Kyrie Irving. But we all heard that Kyrie Irving is actually working on his way towards the rotation of the Brooklyn Nets. A lot of people are excited to see him back for sure. Um, for LA Clippers, where are they? This one's still long, man. Kawhi Leonard, Preston, Paul George, Jay Scrub, Hartenstein, Wright, Boston Jr., Batum, and Zubac. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 9 players scheduled out for this game for LA Clippers. Man, that's just crazy. Um, Not to mention going up against Brooklyn Nets, a well-rested Brooklyn Nets, a motivated Brooklyn Nets because they just lost against Philadelphia, and a healthy Brooklyn Nets at that because Kevin Durant is now back. Man, this is just crazy, and I understand that the spread is actually big. Spread is actually -11 for Brooklyn Nets, but man, they are at home again. They are motivated because they want to get back to the winning column because they lost against Philadelphia 76ers a couple of nights back. These two teams actually played maybe 4 nights ago, 3 nights ago. Brooklyn Nets took care of LA Clippers via double-digit advantage. They did that without KD. And they did that with Zubac around in LA Clippers, and we just heard in the injury list that both Hartenstein and Zubac are actually out. I really don't see any reason as to why we're going to side with the LA Clippers on this, even though the spread is a bit big at 11. If you are uncomfortable with the -11, just don't put any money on this at all. But if you would want to put money on this game, you got to side with Brooklyn Nets -11. Brooklyn -11. Peace out. Pass love. God bless.